Yes, he actually did beat herO last night in a best of one. So we'll see if he can repeat that success or if herO will get his revenge. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the red Protoss player, the red Protoss himself from South Korea. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player, the blue Terran representing Shopify. It is ByuN. And if you're in the chat, predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we do jump into this. Now, I don't believe either ByuN or herO have slept. It's possible that herO napped. What I mean by that is that both players competed in last night's TV Monday. They also both competed in last night's Monday Night Weeklies, and now they're here for the PiGosaur Monday. So they've both gone the distance. They both played in a marathon of all three tournaments, and ByuN did make it to the finals of the Monday Night Weekly. So herO, he got knocked out earlier, so he could have gotten some sleep. ByuN, he often doesn't sleep. He often pulls an all-nighter. He goes full degen and plays in every single tournament, doesn't sleep until the end of the PiGosaur Monday. So that could be a factor, but again, herO might have also done the same. I'm less certain on herO. I probably should ask him. But now eBay block here on the low ground. A nice progression here by ByuN. This will force out the initial zealot. This does force a reaction out of herO. So nice delay, nice initial delay. Here he's going to be contained on one base not much longer, and ByuN back at home, he can just settle in. He can settle into his own expansion, throw down his CC on the high ground, and build up. As there is that command center on the way. There's that command center, Zealot pops out. I thought that was your Marine, my bad. Oh, when we were talking about Gabe last night, in last night's tournament. Not here. Sleep is overrated. Ah, true. Smurge. I also haven't slept. It's not good. It's not good, Pappy, not good. As there's the expansion here, he finally will take that natural. Meanwhile, ByuN, oh my god, 3cc! He's going 3cc, 3 max here. ByuN being hyper greedy here back across the map. A bold move out of ByuN, going for the third command center before the second racks. And again, this should be second racks into a third racks into a stim timing. Very greedy here. ByuN, he is known to mix this in, especially on some of these larger maps. Amygdala does count. So ByuN, I don't expect him to do this again. I don't expect him to do this in game 2 or game 3. But here in game 1, he's being very cheeky, and the hallucination will confirm. He gets eyes on the first command center. Does he get eyes on the second? Oh, does get behind the mineral line, and he will confirm the racks. Yep, and the third CC sees everything. herO knows. He knows, and now the pressure's on herO to punish this build. We have Blink on the way. I wouldn't be opposed to throwing down 2 more gates, getting into a 4-gate setup, sending it across the map, and breaking ByuN. As herO, he's pushing. Does move out. We'll see how many gateways he does commit to, and we'll see if he can punish. ByuN has high ground, not bad. Nice starter stepping. But ByuN does run away the initial stalker. Here he just keeps pushing, he doesn't care. But the bunker will finish just in time. Bunker does complete. Here trying to confirm with that hallucination. Oh, herO. Never mind. Instead of doubling down on aggression, he goes for a 2-gate blink opener into a third nexus into a forge. So greed is met by greed. Okay, let's go. I mean, it could have been one of 2 things, right? We could have seen herO throw down 2 more gateways and try to punish with 4-gate blink, or try to outgreed his opponent. So herO is likewise being greedy. herO is also cutting corners. And we'll see who this favors. That's the real question. Who comes out on top as both players rush into their third bases, both players cut corners? Who's gonna come out better in the end? for now. I mean, there is going to be that strong stim timing. Initially, ByuN should have map control. I know there's going to be Blink, but there's not going to be many Stalkers. Like, right now, herO, he's intentionally skipping Warpins. He's delaying his gateways, he's skipping Warpins. Like, herO doesn't really have much of an army. He has 4 Stalkers across the map, that is it. So, ByuN, he will have map control first. When his upgrades finish, he can move out, and he can potentially threaten this third base. Meanwhile, herO should be going Robo into Bay into Colossus production. So herO pokes in, confirms the upgrades. Yeah, it does confirm. As ByuN is in the dark, ByuN, he doesn't know what response herO is going for, so you can see ByuN splitting up his army. He's setting up here on the low ground, on the high ground as well. He's getting ready for Blink harass. ByuN is playing it safe. Little does he know that we have a gateway explosion and now a Bay on the way. Little does he know that herO, this is his army, by the way. 4 Stalkers. Gets a Marine. Nice pickup. Gets a Marine. Third CC is spotted. herO, he doesn't get a second. Oh, does get a second Marine. Barely. Takes down 2 Marines, pulls away. Let's pull away. And now ByuN's being active. As we mentioned when it came to the openers, ByuN does gain map control first. And ByuN has a lot of firepower here. Right now, the kind of big moment for herO is going to be surviving this aggression. herO, he has plenty of supporter pylons, plenty of supporter units. herO back at home, he does have an army to defend. It's gonna be, yeah, there we go. Hallucinates. Let's go. Oh no, the scan reveals hallucination. ByuN has no fear, he stems in. And we need force fields. We need a force field. There we go. So far, slowing down the push. Does slow ByuN down, but doesn't stop him. ByuN, he stems in. And he stems on forward, takes down hallucination. Trades with the zealots. Nice kiting. Very nice kiting here from ByuN. Cross map, Zealorama gets 5 SCVs. The nice mining time, not bad. ByuN picks off a couple of gateway units, but at the same time he bleeds out 5 SCVs. So I'll say a better exchange here for herO. As herO, he lost 1 sentry, 3 zealots, and a stalker. herO looking good, getting a 4th expansion, and herO, he bought enough time to make a real Colossus this time. Not fake, not a hallucination. It's there, it's real. Second Colossus on the way. Against ByuN, herO, he's very fond of getting up to 4 Colossus. We'll see if he can get there. ByuN being active once again, he rotates towards the south side. herO, he spots this. And herO, he should respond. Once again, he peels off those zealots. He peels away with those zealots, going for another run by. Responds with his Colossus and his Stalkers. And he does have a couple of force fields. Does want to waste them up. Sims in. Yeah, ByuN, he sims on forward. Nice kiting so far here by herO. Second Colossus has arrived. Zealots, they hit the mineral line. SV's going to be going down. Yeah, again, it was a bold move from herO, but so far it pays off. Oh, massive connection. My shot goes off. Very nice connection on those Stalkers, but Zealots are wreaking havoc. They get 6 SCV kills. herO, he defends, and he attacks. And herO, he even escapes with those Zealots. They survive. He pulls away. Now we have a 3rd Colossus in production, about to pop out. And ByuN is hurting. ByuN, he's hurting at this point. He was supposed to have an economic lead, but time and time again, herO, he's there with those Zealots, he's killing SCVs. And the aggression has not been worth it. Not yet for ByuN. And here comes herO. herO, he's done defending. He's done defending, he's done harassing, now he's moving in with his main push. We have the Prism on the way to reinforce. ByuN, he does have the Concave. He has a good amount of Marauders. Yeah, herO wasting some shots here on the CC, and I don't think herO has enough. Zealots, they will help out. 3rd Colossus has right. Once again, wasting DPS though. They're wasting shots on the CC. Colossus goes down. All 3 Colossus are going to fall, and ByuN holds. ByuN, he holds on. This is a big overextension from herO. He didn't have to commit like that. Does he have enough though? With those Zealots, he might, just barely. It's still close. Zealots, they get on top of the army, they force the Vikings to land. herO, he wants that command center, just force to cancel. And he keeps warping in, and again, ByuN barely doesn't have enough here. He lost too much in the defense. It's mainly Marauder. It's mainly Marauder against Zealot of all things. Zealots, they collapse in. It's gonna be a mine shot. Oh! When mine goes off. Does get a bit of friendly fire. But here he has to back off. He has to pull away. ByuN does survive. And again, here he, in a sense, threw away his advantage. His advantage was his Colossus. Did lose every single one. And now ByuN, he's moving out. He breaks free. ByuN has a supply lead. Here he's hurting. Here he needs to buy time, going for another Zealot run by. But there are plenty of reinforcements. Here he gets into the main just barely. ByuN is stimming in. There's a Colossus. Nice wipes. Wouldn't mind screw down. 4 SCV kills across the map. Oh! Getting up to 6 SCVs, not bad. It's an okay trade, but here he's still hurting here. His main army is still not what it once was. He needs more time for more Colossus, more Zealots, more Warp-ins. Meanwhile, ByuN, his Viking count was reset, so likewise his Vikings are also lacking. Nice catch on these SCVs. Picking up 4 workers. Here it pulls away. Getting up to how many so far? 3, soon to be 5 Vikings, second starport. It is a bit of a late second starport. Meanwhile, ByuN going for the gold. Let's go for the gold expansion. You know what, here he's back up to 3 Colossus. Now it's his time. He commits in. Boys are being pulled. Zealots, they overextend. Here he does pull back. He needs the help with this Colossus. But the first one is going to go down. Massive EMP. Yeah, with the help of that EMP, 1, he gets 2 Colossus. Ghosts are breaking through. Colossus are exposed. And ByuN, he shuts us down. He completely shuts us down. Once again, herO, as soon as he gets 3 Colossus, he just wants to fight. And these are expensive losses for herO. Now, he does cripple the economy. Looking at the army here, I mean, what was it, 20 plus SCVs just went down. So ByuN did bleed out a lot of workers. But he's muling, he's still got the gold base. I mean, this gold base is allowing him to recover. I spoke too soon. Here he denies mining. He denies mining at the gold. Here trying to rebuild his Colossus. Unfortunately, here he's only making 1 Colossus at a time. He doesn't have a second robo. And here he needs those Warp-ins. He needs that time. Oh, gets a Marauder, not bad. Baits out an EMP. Oh, ByuN, he scans, he sees the expansion. At the same time, herO going for a counterattack, going for the gold base. And ByuN's out of position. ByuN, all of his ghosts are across the map. They're not at home. Yeah, no defensive EMPs. Mineral line's going to go down. ByuN trading a base for a base. But his gold base is more valuable. It's a much more valuable expansion here. Here he busts into the mineral line. ByuN completely out of position. He's racing back home. The base is going to go down. Massive pickup. And ByuN, he was in a good position, but suddenly ByuN, he's hurting. ByuN, is looking rough for him. That was that kill in the command center. The main base floats over. ByuN getting desperate, losing 18 SCVs. Here he recalled his army, and suddenly here he's up in supply. He's up in army supply. He's back up to 2 Colossus. Again, ByuN, he just missed the main army rotation. We got some decent EMPs, but ByuN's being overrun. Yeah, here he's done it. He finally does it. He finally breaks through. This time there's no Vikings. The Colossus, they rain down hellfire on the Bayou. GG gets called, and herO will take game number 1. Whew, GG. GG, well played. A very intense back and forth, very impressive play there from both players. To see ByuN hold and survive each way from herO, and I would say come out ahead, especially with that gold base. But unfortunately, despite winning some of these fights, despite having better trades, he did counterattack at the wrong moment. Unfortunately, he didn't see herO's army. He didn't know where the army was. He wasn't expecting a counterattack. We saw that he didn't really have much at home to defend. All of his ghosts were across the map. And sure, he did deny the 6th expansion. It was the 6th base. Reality is, it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter there. herO, he could afford to cancel. And ByuN, as he raced back home, the damage was done. The base was killed, the mineral line as well. GG. GG, well played. herO, he does bounce back. A very intense back and forth there in game 1. And I'm hoping for a game 3. I'm hoping we can get more of this. The pressure is now on ByuN. Let's go. Let us go. So we're now getting into game number 2. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ultra Love, we have the South Green Protoss player, the Red Protoss, leading the series 1-0 after an intense and chaotic game 1. We'll see if he can clean it up and make it to the finals. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the South Green Terran player, the Blue Terran representing Shopify. Again, he had some strong moments in that last game, but did falter towards the end. We'll see if he can bring it back and force the ace match. It is ByuN. And as we settle into game 2, a big shout out to 007. Gaha, papi, gah. Shout out to 007 in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed the casting. I am very sleep deprived. Very sleep deprived. We have not gone to bed. It is 1 p.m. 1 p.m. here in Australia. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. We're in the semis, and we're nearing close to the finals. We'll get there. Then it's bed time, then we wake up and we do it all over again. Let's go. As always. We'll power through this. herO does move out. As a reminder, in the last game, ByuN was able to pull off an eBay block. This time, no such thing. This time, herO can comfortably expand. And likewise, ByuN goes for a single gas opener into his natural. Sleepy time. Ah, yes. Bed time, bed time. Soon TM. Let's go. Let's go. There is a new event that's going to be taking place tonight. That is going to be the K-Cup. There's going to be a new event run by Kanoya. So big shout out to Kanoya. He's a French caster. He's going to be running a Korean-friendly event. That is going to be, let me just double check. That is going to be at, I want to say like 8:30 my time, 8:30 p.m. It's going to be at, sorry, 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. That's going to be in 8 hours. In 8 hours from this message, we're going to be live with the Korean Cup. Going to be featuring some of your favorite Korean players. We'll get there. So I look forward to that. I should be well rested for that event. I should be well rested. Should be okay. So we're jumping into game number 2. Also, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Hey, Vex. Hope you are doing sponge. Meanwhile, Twilight Council opener out of herO. If you recall, last game we did have ByuN going 3cc into 3 ranks. As you recall, that is something that we expect to see only once in the series. It is typically something reserved for some of these larger maps like Amygdala or Neon Violet Square or King's Cove. We saw it on Amygdala. We should not see it here in Ultra Love. As you can see, just command center into 111. So racks expand into 111, more standard build here, getting ready for some drop play. ByuN saying, get out of here. Hold on. It's like, leave my bases alone. Okay. ByuN, he said, I'm embarrassed. Hold on. What did herO respond with? I want to believe that he said, I'm embarrassed. Oh, he said cute. Let's go. As here he's able to get a scout of the main base, likewise ByuN going for his own drop across the map. As a reminder, this did get scouted, and here he should be able to react in time. Yep, does pull away. Probes, they almost line up. Ooh, medevac taking a lot of hits, and ByuN should back off. Again, blink is only halfway done, so ByuN, he should not lose this drop. He should be able to get away. Does get away. Hellions, they rotate, they're looking for an opening, and there is one. Yeah, they double back into the mineral line. Workers, they're lining up. Damage being done, so far getting 3 probe kills. Only 3, and a full scout. Gets a full scout of the base. Again, at least he gets some damage for his Hellions. Trading 1-to-1. That was 3 Hellions for 3 probes. Ooh, but the medevac did go down as well. So a more expensive loss there for ByuN. Meanwhile, herO, another hallucination. Another hallucination confirms the follow-up here, the tank production, the eventual 3-rack setup. Standard follow-up here out of ByuN. Here he also confirms like there's no tech lab on the starport, there's no Raven opener, there's no Banshee follow-up. Nothing quirky here. Nothing wild. So bueno también, I don't speak Spanish very well anymore. Ah, it's okay, it's okay. It's good enough, good enough. Ava, you're so fluent, papi. Oh my god. You're so fluent. Meanwhile, herO once again is being quite tech heavy. If you recall, we saw something similar last game. This is a bit of a later expansion, of course, but as I say, that is 2 gates. So 2 gates blink into a 3rd base. We did have a prioritization of the Robo initially into the Bay, now into Colossus production. herO, he hunts down the Raven. Again, no follow-up Banshee. That was a big loss there for ByuN. The Raven should not have gone down. That's where I feel like the fatigue, or the fatigue of being up all night, I feel like that comes into play here. Losing that Raven. ByuN from here getting to his 3rd TC. Building up into a longer game state. And again, herO is being greedy and getting into his own Colossus. Colossus and Charge at the same time. herO trying to contain his opponents. ByuN is breaking out, and ByuN has potential if he moves that across the map with this. That's a lot of tanks. It's 3 tanks. Observer does spot the move out. herO's aware. Here he does catch reinforcements. Picking up Marines. ByuN does not turn around. Bubble Boy's being pulled. ByuN moving out. Okay, he's got 4 Marauders. 4 Marauders. 3 tanks. herO trying to engage. He does have force fields. Oh, almost got the medevac. Goes to the Guardian Shield. First Colossus has right. Observer goes down. Nice pickoff. And he wants those tanks, but he's not going to get them. Yeah, ByuN, he does siege in time. Here, he's up against the wall here. It's not going to be an easy hold. But ByuN, he backs off. He backs off. Charge is done, and here he's getting ready to try to collapse on the army. ByuN, he doesn't like what he sees. He pulls away. Does siege up in the center. Tank shots going up. Ooh, oh god, god. Yeah, brutal connections. Nice big offs here by ByuN. Get some tank volleys on the Stalkers. When's like gonna dance Despacito on stream? Oh no. Give me some cumbia, papi. Give me oh no. No dancing, papi, no dancing. Who do I look like, Jaime? I'm not Jim Rising, papi. I don't have the moves for it. Not like Jaime. Maybe one day. For now, though, ByuN, he does pull away. He does pull back with his tanks. What's important is that he does preserve them. The tanks have been preserved. Does maintain his position here at the 3rd base. Likewise, here he gets away with the defense. Gets his 4th, and we're building up. We're building up towards the mid game. Now, this time here, he does cut Colossus production earlier. If you recall, last game he went up to 3 Colossus and he was hyper aggressive with that. Here he cuts it 2 and he starts at Disruptors instead. So earlier Disruptors, second Robos on the way. herO, this does mean he's going to be taking more gases, does rush in, he double expands. Oh my god, this is very greedy. herO double expanding, getting a 4th base and a 5th. I mean, you could argue the 4th is late, that is true, but he does race into the 5th as well. Zealots, they run into the main army. They shouldn't get much done. Prism into the main base. Viking will shut this down as well. Not without unloading. SCVs are popping up. Oh my god. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 SCVs. Workers are going down. ByuN, he commits. He unsieges. He moves out. And these Zealots, they've gotten out of hand. They've gotten 13 SCVs. Oh, they still just keep going. Yeah, the target firing is brutal. 15 SCVs and a depot. ByuN, he wants to move out, he wants to fight. Prism is still behind the base. Vikings did miss it. Ooh, and we have some Dark Templar as well. DTs, they waddle in. We have 1 DT at the natural, 1 DT at the third, 28 SCV. Oh my god. 28 SCVs. Prism comes back in. Another warp in. More worker kills. And ByuN's being pulled apart. He's just being pulled apart. Finally, that Prism is going to go down. Ooh, yeah, does not survive. And ByuN defends. He can finally focus on this push. Now, on the one hand, did he lose a lot of workers? Yes, he lost a lot of SCVs, but that means his army's larger. He has a massive army. The tanks are exposed. Army dives in, shows those Novas. And Novas, they pop off. They get some okay connections. Tank count gets reset, and here he has to pull back. He has to get the hell out of here. He does pull away. Snipes the Vikings. Does snipe the Vikings, but here he needs warp ins. He needs extra warp ins. He does at least preserve some of those disruptors. Again, it was a very chaotic fight, but time is on hero's side. And ByuN, we gotta send it back. We gotta send it. Breaking down those rocks, pushing in towards that 3rd base. We're building up to 4 disruptors. Here he counterattacks, catching reinforcements. Nice moves. Getting a couple of Marines, blinks away. ByuN gets to move out. ByuN is pulling back. Building up his ghosts. ByuN trying to resaturate his bases, trying to build up SCVs. Not going to be easy. But he's moving in. Here he attempts to surround, comes in too soon with those Zealots. Zealots, they get picked off. Stalkers, they threaten the flank. So far, ByuN trading well. Just a very delicate dance there from ByuN. Likewise, here he's the first to max out. He barely does get a glimpse of the drop. These are where all the ghosts are. And ByuN, he can't afford to lose this. Bleeds out 1, 2 ghosts. 2 ghosts go down. He's got 1 ghost left. And he's being surrounded. He's being called out. He has to get the hell out of here, and he won't be able to. And we'll lose his ground army. Reinforcements force back. Medevacs, at least they survive. But ByuN is in trouble. He's hurting here. I mean, he's been in trouble ever since all that harass earlier. Nice juggling out of here. He saves the Colossus. Chases down the Marauders. Once again, juggling units back. Look at the Ghost. Ghost survives, but here he's not stopping. Here he's not stopping. He's not slowing down. He's going for the kill. He's got 4 Disruptors, 2 Colossus, and a maxed out Gateway army. You could argue he has too many Stalkers and doesn't have enough room for his Zealots, but regardless, I mean, supply is supply. It's efficient enough. Hey, Blinks on 4 checks out what little was left. Nice stim there from ByuN. He gets 1 Disruptor, but there's just too much here. The balls, they pop up. Some of them do connect. Enough of them connect. And there's the blink. There's the dive. Boys are being pulled. GG gets called, and herO, he will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations here, herO. He will claim the series, he will advance on, but a shout out to ByuN, as ByuN, he did stay up all night competing, playing. ByuN did defeat herO last night. Here, as the night progressed though into the morning, herO was able to overcome. GG, well played. herO does claim it, but a shout out to ByuN for making it this far. Oh my god, and what happened? Jesus. What happened in the lower semifinals? Because we have some updates. Also, as we get into the updates, a big shout out in the chat. Gab, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ryan Victor is in the chat for the raid. Gab, Abby, hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a great ladder session. Hope you had a great time. And welcome, one and all, to the PiGosaur Monday number 25. Welcome to your weekly dose of PiGosaur action. This is an open tournament, and we are just now entering the grand finals. Checking out the finals, herO takes down ByuN 2-0. kyore takes down MaxPax. I would say an upset here. I mean, I know it's getting late, and I know that MaxPax, he also stayed up, and MaxPax, I'm sure, didn't sleep either. But yeah, kyore, he brings him down. Very impressive result there from kyore, as we have herO versus kyore in the grand finals in another TVP. I was expecting a PvP, not gonna lie.